Okay, everybody, we're gonna start now. Are you ready, baby May?
Why is everyone up?
They nap exactly when
We're not shooting.
Baby May, tell everybody why you're so beautiful.
Love you. The reason
I love you.
You don't edit the audio. That's why this is hilarious to you. The reason we wanted...
promise this is the last time. That's the last time, I promise. I just had to do it again. Okay. Hi, I'm Anna.
And I'm Brian.
And we are
Those Annoying
Vegans. Guys, we have another quickie recipe for you today. We learned this really cool way of making veggie stock at home, and we wanted to share it with you. And it should be obvious that with veggie stock, there is no need to veganize it.
Now, this recipe was a couple weeks in the making because we had to save up enough vegetable scraps.
Ah, et voila.
So every time you make vegetables in your kitchen, and you should be eating vegetables every day,
All the times.
you save the scraps and you store them in the freezer.
Look, we have a kale ball, a ball of kale stems. We have the skin of a squash. We have onion butts, carrot butts, tomato butts, onion skins, garlic skins, anything.
Yeah. And the great thing about making your vegetable stock this way is it saves you money because you don't have to buy it in the store, and you're making use of your kitchen scraps, and you can control exactly what goes into it.
Yeah, and it'll taste a little bit different each time depending on which vegetables you collect.
And as always, this recipe is delicious, affordable, and easy to make.
So let's make it.
Let's make it.
As you can see,
Who got new merch?
who got their first merch?
So, yeah, it's technically our first batch of merch.
First time. So obviously, as you can see, this is a clear homage to the vegan bros who have their vodka is vegan shirts. We love them. We love whiskey,
Yes.
and whiskey happens to be vegan too.
Then there's this little dude here. I am one of those annoying vegans.
Join the team, guys. And we also have this one.
Yeah. It's basically our way of saying the Spider-Man thing without saying the Spider-Man thing. But it's true. Because we have great power, we have a great responsibility to help the animals and help the planet and help ourselves.
Yeah.
Because if we don't do it,
Who will?
will?
We will be opening an online store, but in the meantime, if you're interested, hit us up via YouTube messaging or thoseannoyingvegans@gmail.com, and we will happily arrange to send you one.
if you want to wear our swag. I mean, if that's your thing. So guys, between last video and this video, we hit 1,000 subscribers!
1,000 subscribers!
Cheers
Thank you!
to 1,000 subscribers, my angel. We wanted to do something unique and special and thankful to you for getting us all the way to 1,000 subscribers, which is crazy because we started this channel exactly a year ago.
A year ago last week.
April of 2016. So we wanted to have a special little Q&A with you guys. So we are asking you to please, either in the comment section or direct message us or email us any question you want. And we will compile a list of these questions and we will put together a Q&A video. Get crazy! From the bottom of our hearts, thank you guys for getting us this far.
Thank you so much, honestly.
The reason we wanted to make this vegetable stock is because A, we are soup fanatics. And soup is so cheap and so easy to make at home, and we always use veggie stock because why would you use chicken stock or beef stock or bone broth?
And if you really want the flavor, they have vegan chicken bouillon.
One of our favorite types of veggie broth that we were buying at Whole Foods is actually vegetarian chicken broth.
But the strange thing is, it doesn't taste like chicken. They just call it vegetarian.
No chicken in
No
it.
chicken.
It's no chicken broth. AKA vegetable broth. Soups are so easy to make. We've made several on this channel. You can check those recipes out. So veggie broth is kind of like a must-have in the kitchen. And also another reason why vegetable broth has become important to us is since watching Michael Greger's speech on oils and Michael Clapper's speech on oils, we have stopped sauteing our vegetables in olive oil and have replaced it with veggie stock.
There's enough oil out there. When you go out to eat, there's oil everywhere. So at home, we try to keep it oil-free, or very, 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 very little. They taste exactly the same without the oil.
They're seasoned the exact same way. And also, vegetables have a taste.
Yeah.
You don't need to pour oil on them
Yeah.
to make them palatable. They're quite tasty. The carrots that we bought
at the
farmer's market at our last video,
yeah.
What a difference
I know.
that makes.
Like an earthier, sweeter taste. And plus they had like dirt on them, which we didn't really wash off because B12.
It's fine. If you can get as close to raw as possible, that's going to taste way better and it's going to yield more scraps to make the stock.
Yeah. We tabled at our first event. It was really fun. We got to talk to so many people. It was really nice to get to know everyone, talk to the other vendors and share our treats with them, and they shared their treats with us. And we brought samples of our vegan Nutella, and it was a huge success. Everybody loved it.
It was remarkably popular.
Yeah.
We had samples of our vegan gummies too. We printed out recipe cards to hand out to people. People always got a kick out of our name and would share those stories where they've been accused themselves of being annoying.
When people say vegans are annoying, I think what is happening there is that meat eating is probably the most accepted form of cruelty there is in our society today, and no one wants to feel like they're participating in animal cruelty. So when vegans try to share information with non-vegans, depending on who you are, sometimes they're receptive, sometimes they're not. And when they're not, and they say, oh my God, these vegans are so annoying. They always have to share information about animal cruelty and the environment.
I don't want to watch a pig get its throat slit. God,
I just want to eat bacon.
Leave me alone.
What I eat is personal.
It immediately falls apart once you apply that same logic to any of the myriad of animals that we don't eat. You wouldn't apply that same argument to footage of a dog getting slaughtered for food. And so that creates that uneasy feeling that everyone is familiar with because they know that it's probably something that they're not comfortable with, and yet they engage in it every day. It's hard to feel like you matter, but you absolutely do, because every single meal you sit down and eat, that is an opportunity for you to make a choice. You can choose what to put on your plate every single meal.
The almond milk, it's right there. It just takes shifting your arm to the left, picking up the almond milk and trying it. And if you don't like almond milk, there's a ton more.
I don't like it. Well, have you tried it? Well, no, but I don't like it. That's something a toddler says. You say you've never had it. How do you know if you don't like it? If you haven't honestly tried a vegan diet, try a vegan diet for like 2 weeks. Just try it.
Or incorporating it. Start somewhere. Start with dairy.
It's obviously working. It's obviously catching on because these vegan events, Vegan Street Fair, Eat, Drink Vegan Los Angeles, Veg Fest, the Spring Festival we went to this past weekend, the crowds are getting big and the message is getting out there because of things like YouTube, which is awesome for the spreading of information. And it's starting to show too in the milk industries, the animal agriculture industries. Mike the Vegan just put out a great video on
it was great.
Legal battles that have happened where companies want to restrict what you can and can't call milk or cheese or mayonnaise or eggs because people are opting for the plant-based version.
And they are feeling threatened. I mean, the classic example of Hampton Creek, just mayo, where Hellman's was like, you can't, they even threatened to kill the guy, the CEO. Now, they're making their own vegan mayo. Like Mike the Vegan said,
if you can't beat him, be a raging hypocrite.
So we know we're getting somewhere because we've started to get way more hate on social media. It gets really funny in the comments sometimes when people like pick at random stuff. Like someone was upset at Brian's hair.
Haters gonna hate. What you gonna do?
I love Brian's hair.
If you have to resort to personal attacks, I take that as a win. Because obviously, there's nothing to be refuted. Otherwise, you wouldn't resort to a personal attack.
Here's what happens is people who are completely happy and fulfilled in their lives find no need to be mean to other people. The cause is greater than that. We're focused on spreading a positive message. We're focused on helping the animals and helping the planet. If you're happy with yourself and your life, you want to spread that. It's so funny because you go online and I've realized it doesn't matter how much research, Harvard, doctors, it doesn't matter if someone's like hardcore into consuming their animal flesh, they're going to contest research with opinion.
People accept these things like type 2 diabetes and obesity and heart attacks and heart disease and stroke and cancer. Oh, well, getting old, what are you going to do?
Like it's the norm. It doesn't need to be the norm. And for the most part, we can have a say in what happens to our bodies.
By the way, we were there too.
Yeah.
That's what people always forget.
We ate meat too. In fact, I was vegetarian for 5 years, and that's even after watching Earthlings. It still wasn't sinking in. It's powerful.
Second layer removed. It's you kill an animal, eat it. That's layer 1.
Yeah.
Layer 2 is take an animal's milk, kill its baby. It's what you got to do to get your cheese. And then layer 3 is, palm oil and honey and, it just keeps going. Your sphere of awareness keeps broadening. You have to set aside emotion and personal attachment. And we recognize that because we used to eat meat, we used to eat cheese, we used to eat eggs. It takes pulling your own eyeballs out of your head, turning them around and looking back at yourself and saying, is this something that is truly in line with my morals and beliefs? And how can I align my actions to that? It means I can't eat cheese anymore. Well, that's what it means. Luckily, there's plenty of vegan cheese alternatives, and vegan milk alternatives, and vegan meat alternatives, and vegan egg alternatives, and vegan everything alternatives. As always, guys, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up down below. That really helps us out. And if you haven't already, subscribe! We're at 1,010 so far as of recording this video, and we can't wait to see how far we can go. And if you like what we do and you want to support us and help us make more content, you can contribute to our Patreon page. It's brand new. We just started it. We actually have a tier that gets you one of these, or one of these, or one of the other ones. It helps us out, and it gets more videos out to you. Our first goal is to upgrade our camera rig because we shoot on this countertop right here.
Yeah. As you can see, our kitchen's not very big, but we make it work.
Like Tim Gunn.
If you like what we do, share it with the world because we really want to change it.
Of course.
Help it. Love it more. Look at how beautiful. Look at how the trees in the sky. We need to take care of this. Bye.